Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. Hey, we got something I know you haven't heard about yet. See, well, you might have heard of this. Have you heard of Temptation Island?
I have.
Have you?
I have.
Have you watched the episode or anything? What you doing?
I'm trying to see if I have. I know I don't watch some clips, but I don't know if I've watched.
So I watched the clip the other day, and I said, "Oh, I had saw him upload this," and I was like, I don't know if we was gonna do Temptation Island." I was like, I don't even know what that is. But then I saw a clip. I said, "Oh, this messy." Mm-hmm. This is messy.
I haven't watched an episode, but I have watched some. I watched the clip the other day. Matter of fact,
it was just one clip for me. And I saw the concept.
What clip did you watch?
I saw the concept.
Okay.
I'm saying he might talk about it.
It may be in it. Okay, well, let's go.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, this is the dumbest idea. This is a very dumb idea. What you think? Just real quick.
Dumb. Yeah, unnecessary. Yeah, but is it real?
I'm saying, but what I'm saying is, why would you even if you?
I wouldn't sign up for nothing like this.
If you're in a real relationship and you really want to be in a real deal relationship with someone, why even go through something like this? Even the other one, the ultimatum. Why even put yourself through something like that?
Yep.
You don't test the relationship. If you feel like I gotta put the relationship to a test, you don't want to believe in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But hey, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
Man, it's gonna be a lot of crying. I already know, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of sorrow, a lot of this. But let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what Temptation Island is, y'all. Let's get it.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we begin another unfortunate journey into the depths of a reality show that is unlike any other. Well, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's unlike any other. In fact, this is kind of the only type of reality show there seems to be anymore. You just put a bunch of young people on an island and watch them struggle to exist. And I don't mean use their survival skills or anything like that. They're all staying in luxury resorts. They used to make shows like that where people had to survive in the wilderness and stuff, but nowadays it's just a bunch of people sitting around in a hotel crying. So the idea of this show is there are 4 couples and they have to split up and go to...
Yo, do you like how reality TV is now? Or do you prefer reality TV of the past?
Of the past, nothing will compare to.
So you want me to tell you one show I never was able to get into?
Like I used back in the day.
Yeah, Big Brother. What is it, Big Brother? Something like that when they was in the house.
Yeah, when did they like?
That's of the past though. It wasn't the early stages. Real World.
You weren't able to get into that either.
I ain't watched Real World. I was young.
I liked Real World.
I ain't watched it because I was like, I don't think it's for my age, you know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Real World was early, bro. Girl Gone Wild, early, you know what I'm saying? That's real raw television. You know what I'm saying? But you want me to tell you one I really liked, though? Mm-hmm. The Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race?
I used to love Amazing Race. I used to be like, one day I'm going to participate in the Amazing Race. You want to do an Amazing Race?
Probably not.
Oh, you trash. They ain't nothing but on their feet. Like, racing.
I can't be doing all that.
They walking them. Oh, yeah, you can. I could. That's you. Sound like a person problem. It's health reason, y'all. That's all. It's just health reason.
Different parts of the island and choose people to go on dates with. At the end, when it's all over, they have to decide if they still want to be with each other or if they're going to give into Temptation Island. What I don't understand is, why is anyone here? Is there a cash prize or something? Throughout the show, you'll hear people be like, oh no, I don't know if I can trust my boyfriend. I don't think we're going to make it through this. You know, you don't have to be here. There's no reward at the end. Sure, I guess you could end up with one of these guys. Is that a victory?
And let's be real.
Why would you want to end up with...
any of these guys probably 100% really want you.
No, so why would you even...
jeopardize? Even vice versa with the girls. Why even risk it?
Yeah, I'm speaking on all parts. Why? Why are we here? Who thought this was a good idea? Who idea was it to even come? Was it the girl? Was it the guy? Was it both of y'all? Was it a mutual agreement?
Same way with the ultimatum. It
dumb.
don't make sense.
Dumb.
Because with the ultimatums, get very similar, right? But only thing with those is like the couple swap with each other.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you willing to swap like that with each other as far as couples, y'all might as well be swingers. Right?
I mean, I don't think they...
Man, you might as well, bro, because you risking the opportunity anyway. So you might as well say, let's have an open relationship. Let's toss each other around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Toss like swing.
Oh.
Great, you can end up with a guy who looks like this guy, but in a different setting. He's in a beach setting now. He's wearing a bathing suit. This guy, but in a bathing suit. So yeah, obviously, to come on the show to begin with, you likely have a pretty damaged relationship that's not going to end well. Anyway, let's see how this goes. I'm having a tough time distinguishing it from F-Boy Island, or Love Island, or $1 Million Island, or The Island with Bear Grylls, or Kong Skull Island.
I think human nature is to be tempted. I'm coming into this knowing that I am deciding to be tempted, but to not give in. I love you. I want to be with you. I hope that we get through this.
A few moments later.
For the first time in a while, I'm not really thinking about Ashley.
Make you feel this.
Wait a minute, you're...
Exactly.
Shut the front door.
Exactly.
Shut the front
I ain't even seen. Damn, that's bright. I ain't even seen this. Damn, that is bright. That green is bright, bro. I ain't even seen like.
This man said he ain't thinking about his girl, and now you slobbing down somebody else.
Honestly, like I said, why put your relationship to the test? At the end of the day, if you're willing to come on this, you will not even be with the girl.
If you're willing to come on,
the guy.
If you're willing to come on this and it's being recorded and displayed and put out there, just imagine what you do
when the cameras aren't around.
When cameras are not around, when you just out and about.
Well, he might not cheat then, but it's like
he do.
But no. I'm saying he also the girls.
Yeah, she do. Well, I ain't seen her yet. Let me see what she gonna do.
But I'm gonna say this on some real spill. I don't even look at it like this though, like that. Neither one of y'all fully committed to the relationship.
To even be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because both of y'all signed up to come on this.
Yeah, I agree.
Telling me that this guy didn't stay loyal? They gave into temptation? What is this, some kind of temptation island? It's so funny that all it takes is them just being around other attractive people their age for like 20 minutes and it's game over. It doesn't matter if they've been together 6 months, 2 years, or 6 years, it's all gonna end the same way. So anyway, all the couples arrive and they're like, I love you and I'm never leaving you. And then all the single people show up and they're like, whoa, other people are here. I know I said I was gonna stay loyal to you, but also there's other people here, so that's a deal breaker. How am I supposed to do this? There's a beach over there, for God's sake. What do you expect me to do? Not talk about my vulnerable feelings with all these women?
This seems nuts and crazy, and people are probably wondering what the hell we're doing. And I feel the same way.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We are on Temptation Island. That's crazy. That's insane.
Nuts.
So one thing a lot of them keep saying is, look, I know this seems crazy, but the potential for how close our relationship could become afterwards is unreal. In what universe would it take traveling to Temptation Island to learn if your relationship is going to work out or not? I understand that they think if they make it all the way through without cheating, then it'll bring them closer together. But the odds of that happening are incredibly low, especially when you consider if you did have a happy, fulfilling relationship, there would be absolutely no need to come on here. So I'm sure with every single couple here, there's at least one person in the couple that wants to see somebody else. This next part is so cringeworthy. They bring all the single guys out, and of course they all immediately take their shirts off and start trying to drop one-liners. And you can tell all the boyfriends are getting jealous, but since everyone...
And they single for a reason. Honestly, that's real though.
Yeah.
All these guys right here are single for a reason. Not for one reason, but for a reason. No matter what it could be. They can be fuckboys, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it could be a plethora of things. Just because I look a part don't mean I am the part. Mm. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, anybody can wear a three-piece suit to a company.
Yeah.
They can be well-groomed, but can they run a company? Mm. They can look like the CEO, but crash that bitch in 2 days. Mm. We seeing it right now. For real, though, you can look the part, but not meet the part. You be like, then you look at the resume, you be like, damn, how he even get the job? He was never qualified. Mm-hmm. But then somebody who don't look the part could be overqualified for the position. Be like, yeah, I'm damn sure qualified.
Yeah.
So what makes a perfect person? What makes it perfect? There's not, a proper way to, this is checklist. If you meet all these criteria, that's just not realistic.
Right.
That's the reason why everybody have their own individual out here for them. Because there's no perfect person for anyone. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they meet majority. There's always gonna be some that you don't like about somebody, but as long as they making all that majority, it work. See, like shit, it ain't balanced.
Everyone here is the same person pretty much. The only thing they have to differentiate themselves is their bodies. So they're all just comparing bodies, and the guys are like, yo, I can do that with my pecs too, bruh.
There's a whole lot of pecs in front of me.
Good luck to y'all.
Okay, take it
She's
easy.
used to that at home, so it's only fitting. All right. I can do it too, don't worry.
Dude, I can do that too, so I'm not even worried about it. It's only fitting, I can do it even better than you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you look nice, but you know what? Let me just show you. Let me pop this shirt off. So now all of the single people line up, and whoever they like the most, they put a wristband on, and I guess...
You know what? Well, what's the other? That's Love Island. I'm finna say, y'all should just have the singles link up with the singles. But that's Love Island, right? Mm-hmm. So they're like, nah, we got to spice it up a little bit.
That's who they're going to go out on a date with later. This is obviously very awkward because they're going to be doing it right in front of their boyfriend or girlfriend.
I feel bad for the boyfriends. Crack them out of the. This is risk getting heavy. You're separated and you're putting them with me. I messed up bringing a girl here, man.
Thanks.
So yeah, at this point, it's already clear that these couples are going to have a difficult time staying together, and they only got introduced to the single people like 10 minutes ago. Everyone is super confident until they receive a wristband, and it's like they just can't resist. So next, all of the couples need to say goodbye to each other, and we get one of the most uncomfortable moments in the show. This is a very sad moment. All the couples have to leave each other, but don't worry, this guy has very reassuring words for his girlfriend.
You still want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you seem kind of conflicted right now.
I'm just tired of putting myself on the line.
I don't want somebody to have to prove something to me. Why can't I just be enough just the way that I am?
So why we here?
I'm just confused.
That statement she just said proves the reason why y'all shouldn't be here. Is why can't I just not be enough for you? So is he the one who signed up for this?
Right.
And then why you went along with it? Trying to be a supportive part? No. Supportive is no. You can go do that, but if you feel a need
I'm gonna
to
be with you.
Yeah. She clearly just said, why can I not be enough?
Because if you feel like you're missing out on something, go be free.
Yeah.
Go.
Could have went to Love Island.
Honey, you want...
or we wouldn't fucking be here right now.
Touchdown!
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I will fight for you until your heart stops beating. Or until some girl puts a wristband on my wrist. We came on this show together to test the strength of our relationship. And we know it's not strong at all, so it's not going to survive. I'm sorry, Taylor, but I feel like I've outgrown you. I feel like I've outgrown...
He did this just so he can go find him another joint. So he can have his fun.
Not being on a Netflix show. I need to move on to bigger and better things.
Better
like being
you,
on a Netflix show and talking to a person from said Netflix show.
I feel like it's day one and you're already kind of giving up a little bit. This is my last time gonna see you for who knows how long.
About 4 weeks.
All
I
right.
don't even like the way he talks.
I wanna kiss you. I wanna love on you.
Please don't do that.
You know I love you and I appreciate you. I need more kisses.
This is making me severely uncomfortable. I don't like the way he's talking at all.
don't
Listen,
like
I'm
the
gonna
way
kiss
he
you.
talk.
I'm gonna love on you, and then I'm gonna leave, and you're never gonna see me again. Who knows what'll happen to us on this island? There's a lot of mysteries on this island. I think this is a place where I can truly find myself and possibly gain a following on social media. I think this is the kind of setting where my Instagram could really pop off. So anyway, even though they said goodbye, all the couples are together again one last time the next day, so it was kind of pointless. All the single people come out again and line up, and there's so much lining up in this show and just standing in front of people in a group. This is the case with every show like this. The first episode should just be called Lining Up and Standing Around for an hour. And then each person and each couple goes up and picks someone that they want to go out on a date with, and obviously their boyfriend or their girlfriend is like, what? How could you? And then they go up and...
That's what we here for. So you get enough from in front of your partner and get to choose in front of your partner. That's toxic as fuck. No.
Do the same thing.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Too.
You look good, guys. Damn, they got small bags. I can see them.
He's so weird and goofy looking.
He's weird. Damn, they all got small dicks. I can see him.
God, what are we doing?
Why are you scoping, bro?
This is so strange.
Wait a minute. If they're small, then why can you see them? Why are you talking about seeing them anyway?
Right.
Quentin, wanna come on a date with me?
No way, babe. Did you just choose Quentin? You're gonna choose Quentin right in front of me, babe? You think that's cool? Is it
They don't
the
like
pecs?
that.
Is it the pecs? The thing that really slows the show down is every time they talk about somebody new, they have to do a cutaway and we get to hear a whole monologue from the person about their whole life story.
Chris, will you go on a date with me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Damn, she got somebody
She already
bigger than
knew
you.
who she, and she already knew who she want.
And she knows his name.
Can you
Well, she probably.
Because they met.
Yeah. But you got to think about it, though. This man bigger than you, bro. So now you going to go home and think you're going to be a little insecure and be like, do I need to put on weight a little bit? Do I need to bulk up a little? You know?
Here we go.
I feel like the women will like me just because I'm a good listener. You know, they're on this.
Oh my god, nobody cares. All right, just stop talking. Let's cut to the next.
And he got facial hair. Like, damn, maybe I need to grow this out a little bit.
Person, I already know what you do for a living. You're a personal trainer. Everyone here is a personal trainer. I got it, okay? I get it. And here's the thing. Obviously, I'm kidding a little bit, but out of curiosity, I really did look up what this guy did for a living, and it said he's a model and he works in sales for a supplement store. Are you kidding me? How about a little diversity on the show? Is anybody a farmer or is
So basically, he works for GNC. That's basically what it is.
Does everybody do something related to fitness in their bodies? Why do all shows like this insist on giving us a backstory for every single...
That's because the reason why they go out and get guys like this, these are the only ones that can literally take time off from their job. But when you work in a corporate job, you can't take off a week or 2 weeks. You ain't got that much PTO saved, because every time you get about a week, about 2 or 3 days, you're like, I gotta go. I can add one on Friday and one on Monday, and I can have a 4-day weekend. Like, once you work in the corporate world, you learn how to balance them damn PTO days. Especially if you don't care about that holiday pay. I'm gonna put one on Friday. We off on Monday already. I'm gonna put one on Tuesday. I got a 5-day weekend, bro. Line me up. Fuck that extra day. I don't need the holiday pay. Go ahead and give me you know what I'm saying? I done did it before, bro. I just said F it. And I had me a good old time. 5-day weekend. I ain't gotta be here. I'm telling you.
Person. I'm gonna forget in 30 seconds. So next, everyone goes on group dates with the people they chose, and of course, very similar to Love is Blind, they're all like, oh my god, this is amazing, this is the most wonderful, incredible experience of my life, I can't even envision anything more perfect than this.
Great to do a beautiful thing and have a beautiful experience with a beautiful person next to you, and admire.
You don't think your woman beautiful? He said, do amazing things with a beautiful person.
And y'all only been together for a year.
See, he said, you
I heard what he said.
Incredible experience of my life. I can't even envision anything more perfect than this.
Great to do a beautiful thing and have a beautiful experience with a beautiful person.
He used beautiful to help for him to be in a relationship,
I'm so confused, bro.
Next to you, and Amaya to me is a little bit more outgoing than Shantae is. You know, that's why I want Shantae to have that little side of, you know.
The relationship over, my brother.
Baby, you bigging up somebody. You bigging up with a stranger.
You cannot go back to the relationship.
Way more than your, like, what?
You can never go back to that relationship. Even if this shit don't work out, you can never go back to that relationship. It's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Because even if y'all go back, it's gonna be problems in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because women, you know how y'all do. Y'all hold grudges.
Hold grudges.
Yeah, I heard them 3 beautifuls you used to describe that little bitch.
I don't hold no grudges. I just move on. I ain't hold no grudge.
She gonna say, I heard how you used them 3 beautiful to describe that ugly bitch. You said a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna be with the beautiful, ugly bitch.
Okay, cool. But no. You can have it.
what Amaya has, which is let go and have fun and just...
So I guess already this guy has decided that this new
stupid.
girl he chose is more outgoing than his
Boy, you
girlfriend.
stupid.
Why? Because she can let go and have fun on a boat for like 20 minutes that you guys just met. What are you talking about? And it's not like she organized this boat trip like it was her idea for him. The show came up with it. They got on a boat and he's like, wow, she's so outgoing. We're just sitting here on a boat and I've never done this with my girlfriend. She would never do anything like this. She's so boring. This is what I want right here, you know? Someone to just be outgoing with. Someone to just go on vacation with and go to buffets with. So after the group dates, they all go on their own individual dates. And obviously because half the people are in a relationship, all they do is talk about the relationship and if they're ready to move on or what they're thinking. This must be especially weird for the single people because they just want to go on dates and get to know someone, but all the people are doing is just talking about their partner the entire time.
Do you genuinely though feel like you want to be with Ashley, or do you think that?
I think so. I mean, like, it's been my impression the last year and a half. Like, it's been what I've been working towards.
You said what?
You think so?
See, like, how the fuck? Oh, motherfucker!
Is that like?
So you done waste my? Because he said they've been together a year and a half. So you done waste my time for a year and a... Bro, y'all stupid.
I think so.
Y'all stupid. Y'all ain't had nobody really.
Let me make the decision.
Y'all need to get around yourself around some old people. They will tell you, young fella, let me go and let you know you don't do no dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't put your woman like, come on, boy. You must not want to be with the woman. No, I think I want to be with. You think you know, young man. You like, I want to be with her. So why would you do some dumb ass shit like, you know? That's what we ain't got no more these days though. Some old heads of like tell you, you know what I'm saying? Cause now the old heads we got nowadays, they want a honey dip too. They want to stick their little stick in all the honey too. They like, ooh, that honey over there a little rich, and then you get over there, but damn, that bitch ain't got no taste to it. I want to go back to the honey I just left. You know, you over here dipping, dabbing. That's a little bitter. Kind of stung me right back. Yeah, it's called an STD.
Oh,
I say it's steam.
I heard. Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
I mean, like, it's been my impression the last year and a half. Like, it's been what I've been working towards. But now that I'm here, I'm beginning to consider, like, maybe it's not meant to be.
Man, this guy was so confident yesterday. He was convinced their love would prevail. It does not take very long for these people. To be fair to him, though, it does seem like Ashley was really interested in talking to other guys from the very beginning. So maybe he's thinking, well, if she's going to do that, I might as well do this. But I think that's...
Also, she's been wanting to talk to other guys.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I gotta watch this shit.
I have to watch.
It's Bessie Teno motherfucker.
You like that type of stuff.
No, you like this type of stuff. Yeah, you do.
Everyone's logic here at this point.
What do you think you're missing from your relationship?
It's...
Now he the chose. He did think she got me.
Yo. He said, I got something for you guys. I'm gonna go out here and
y'all over here playing mind games for real. Like, let's be real. You playing mind games, bro.
It's crazy.
I think it's like security, and that's what's hard because Alexa...
Wait a minute, what is this? Is this a date or is this a therapy session? Everyone ran in here with all this confidence and they're all jumping around partying with their shirts off, and now they're just sitting around talking about their feelings and the relationship they're currently in? Is that what this show is? This is not what I was expecting. Is this what people think a first date is now? As soon as you meet someone, you just sit down and you're like, listen, we need to work on communication and being vulnerable with one another. Like, yes, I agree that's important stuff, but whatever happened to just getting to know someone first? They immediately jump right into this. It's the same thing as Love is Blind.
But I will say it's nice. Quentin has this sweet gentleness, like a very safe feeling. He's a good guy. I appreciate you being there.
Damn.
And
Quentin.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's certain things, you got certain words, bro. Safe. Damn, she don't feel safe around you, my brother. Oh, bro.
You know something, honestly.
It's time to kick Ross, man.
You know some, even with her, even with her using like that term.
That's a big one, see?
Because obviously for her to use that, she doesn't feel like her significant other is a safe space.
Not even just a safe space, but she don't feel like
a safe space.
No,
like,
she said feels safe.
Safe.
That can mean a plethora of things.
It can mean a plethora of things, right? But
I
the
need
fact
her to
that
put
she,
a name on it.
it could be all aspects. So the fact that she used it, she doesn't get there from her significant other, which that's an issue.
So what? No, what I'm saying is, he might not even protect.
I think you. When she said it, I didn't.
I'm joking.
I know you are.
Like, damn, ain't that damn deep.
But you won't let me get out what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I am.
Go. Just press play.
Go.
I'm done.
You just said she don't feel like you're a safe space.
I said I'm done. Let's go.
You ain't done.
No, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I appreciate you being there for me. And
Quentin, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you always being there for me for the last 30 minutes. We were on that boat earlier, and you were just there for me. You weren't there for anybody. You were there for me. Quentin, I've gotten to know you very well over that boat ride, and you're a good guy. I think we should get married on a boat tomorrow.
Like, there's no way that you could just kind of check this many boxes. I mean, I'm not seeing any flaws.
Of course you don't see any flaws. You just met. I feel like I'm going crazy here. Do these people understand the concept of meeting a new person? Do they know that you can't just figure out everything about a person?
I'm so confused. How long? Like, I really need to watch because I need to know how long. Well, they just, so it couldn't be long. It couldn't be more than an hour.
And everybody check all the boxes on a honeymoon phase.
Well, it's nighttime now. More than 2 hours. 2 hours.
Everybody check out the boxes on honeymoon phase. And then once you start really getting to know them, you see them in their good time, the bad time, the great times, you really get to know a person. It takes years to get to really know a person. So a couple hours ain't going to let you get to know him. Oh, he checking off. Bro, it's just that you feeding into your temptation, which is the name of the show.
Sometimes then you still don't really, some people are just good at hiding and like living this double life. You don't know these people. He could be the worst person ever.
Hey, don't act like serial killers ain't never been on a game show about love interest before. So you can say yes to him and he turned out to be a serial killer, you know? I'm referencing, you know which one I'm referencing.
I know.
Person in 30 minutes, there's no way to know if they check all your boxes yet. It's too soon to tell. And I'm not even trying to call this guy out. He actually does seem like a nice guy, but I'm just so tired of people being like, oh my god, he's perfect. I don't see anything wrong with him. Of course you don't. Why would you? There's no way to yet. If you did, that would be a huge problem. If someone was showing obvious red flags this quickly, then yeah, that would be really, really bad. Anyway, one of the funniest things that they came up with for this show is when they have the people who are in a relationship watch footage of their partner talking to another person. And this guy gets called out by his girlfriend for pretty much everything on their very first night. She's on a date with some other guy and she's like, yeah, my boyfriend kind of sucks. He's really lazy. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't pay for anything. He never puts the toilet seat down.
Toilet seat. Like, you're a man. Put the toilet seat down.
Does he not put it down?
No. And this has been something we've been working.
She done told you more than twice to put that toilet seat down. You keep leaving that toilet seat up.
I put that toilet seat down. She know I'm
She know I'm trying.
She know I'm passionate about what I do, and I'm just trying to make sure my passion works out, man. She know if I go find a job, I can't put no interest into my passion. I'm trying to start a podcast. And in 5 years, the podcast might take off and I can be the next Joe Rogan.
So he doesn't have a...
Okay. Damn, bro.
I don't know, child. That's why he got time to come up over here and do it.
She paying all the bills. You can't put the toilet seat down?
That's the least... That's the least you can do is put the toilet...
She said you lazy. You won't go get a job. You too lazy. You put the toilet seat down. Hey, that's insane. And she telling another man that got interest in her that shit. Oh, my boy. You done. Hey, the relationship over, see. The relationship is over. It has to be. But also, dummy, you stupid enough to, you allowed him to bring you into this shit. You allow him not to have a job. Do y'all stay together? If so, you taking care of everything. So that means you just as dumb.
Stand up.
Have a backbone about yourself. Hell, she is the backbone of
the household, huh?
She would have draws around that bitch.
Like, you're a man. Put the toilet seat down.
Does he not put it down?
No. And this has been something we've been working on for like literally a year.
Working? What? In a relationship?
Oh yeah, they do live together because he won't put the toilet seat down.
Right. But she said these are little things we've been working on. And you shouldn't have to work on that with a girl. Just
how
put
long
the damn
has he?
toilet seat down.
And how long has he not had a job? Like, is he just in between jobs? See, that's different. Being in between jobs.
But are you actively
since we've
looking?
been together,
Are you actively looking?
Since we've been together, you've been without a job. I've been without a job. She's like, why you gotta tell my old business?
I said, have I?
Yeah. Like, you was out without a job for what?
Not that long.
2 months, 2.5 months.
I don't think it was that long.
Yes, it was. It was like July, middle of July. You didn't start back until like September, October.
When? Anyway, that's neat.
When you first moved up here. And we had just got the new apartment. I was like, damn, we just got some new bills.
That literally don't count.
And then I had lost my job when, but luckily I'm a very, very, very big saver. I made sure I put up for a rainy day, so we was still good. Bills 100% continue to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back and found a job, and you know what I'm saying. It's about preparing.
But with him, are you actively?
Say he ain't got no job like that.
Are you actively looking for?
He ain't looking. Women don't say shit like that unless you ain't even looking. She wouldn't even put your business out there like that. She would have said, I've heard it plenty of times. She would have said he's in between jobs right now. Not that he don't have a job and he broke. She said he a broke boy. That's embarrassing. You know that's a difference between y'all. You know how women do. You would have been like, well, right now he's just in between jobs. Right now he's you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, his broke ass ain't even got no job.
The way she said that, he ain't had a job for quite a bit of time, more than 6 months. But she tired of paying all the bills. Probably have to call dad and ask him to chip in on his little son.
It's something we've been working on for like literally a year.
Little things like that in a relationship are actually really important, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently this dude has been working on trying to put the toilet seat down for a year, and he doesn't have a job now.
And the way she said we've been working on it. Like we've been working over the child. That's
it's like, oh, I'm working on, potty training, we're getting there. He's getting better. He hasn't had any accidents.
That's embarrassing, though.
So his full-time job is learning how to put the toilet seat down, which honestly, at this point, that sounds better than being a personal trainer. Everyone on the show is a personal trainer. How many personal trainers can there be?
So I think like maybe the level of relationship that I am wanting he's not necessarily able to give.
Talk to me.
Talk to us.
All I gotta say is that she's a liar. All right, I forgot to put the toilet seat down like twice, and I forgot to flush one time while the toilet seat was up. Who even cares anyway? I mean, it takes 2 seconds to just put it. Are they gonna air that? Are you guys gonna air this part? Everyone's calling me Tylee Toilet on Instagram.
She used me not putting the toilet seat down to prove that I'm not thoughtful in the relationship.
No, it's just not that, my boy. You ain't got no job.
Is this the one I don't like?
Yeah. You ain't got no job, and you lazy, and you can't do the simplest thing. Just put the toilet. You there all day.
She used me not putting the toilet. Right.
You home all day.
You there all day.
And for her to say we've been working on it for a year, she been fed up. And you ain't got no job.
How long y'all even been together? The fact y'all been working on it for a year, that's your whole relationship. Like, what is happening?
Sure. I can do 99 things right, but if I do one thing wrong, she uses that as ammunition to prove that my character is flawed.
It's so unfair. I could do 99 things right, but I do one thing wrong every day for a year, and suddenly it's an issue. This whole toilet seat thing is an age-old debate. Why don't you just close the toilet every time? Like, that's the default position, in my view, is closed, not open. Obviously, I don't know the details of their relationship, but the fact that he's not denying it makes it seem like he probably is one to argue that he doesn't need to put the toilet seat down. Men are never going to win this argument, and it's a pointless argument anyway. I mean, men have to sit down half the time, so why does it matter that much if it's down? Anyway, we have come to the end of the video. That was pretty much the first 2 episodes of the show. While this is getting off to a slow start, I know things do heat up later on, and either way, it's definitely more entertaining than Love is Blind. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
He says more entertaining. I might have to watch this one, though.
I could tell just probably...
And then what I was gonna say... You done almost fell in the toilet before, right? Because I ain't let the seat down.
You already know I have. You didn't almost fell in the toilet seat, huh? Right? Because I didn't let the toilet seat down. Yeah, you already know I have. Several times. Like, what?
Oh, shit. But I don't do it like that, though. I don't do it like that. Ain't no we been
One
ahead.
too many.
Ain't no we done had to work all for you.
Not for it. I mean, it's been more than once.
Most of the time I put the whole seat down.
Yeah,
I would drop the whole seat.
I didn't have to get on that
The
tail.
lid and I just dropped the whole. No, you ain't. Don't come up here lying like
Yes, I
that.
have, y'all.
No, the fuck you ain't. No, the fuck you ain't. Don't come up here lying to these
You better put that
random and pointless people.
Who is pointless?
They don't know us.
They not pointless.
I'm saying it was a joke.
And y'all, it may be some randos, you know, that ain't never seen us before, but for the majority, it's like, okay.
That's how you acted.
But anyway, yes, I fell in the toilet probably about 3 times.
You fell?
Well,
no, you never fell in the toilet.
Yes, I have. I done fell to the point where that water done touched me.
It touched the booty cheese.
You think it's funny, huh? I got something for you. I think I did that once, like where it actually touched me. The second time I like fell, but I had to I caught myself. Don't play with me.
Yo, how do people? How do the seat ain't number this thick? What's the difference of this to make you fall in it? Like actually get your ass flipped. I'm saying just theoretically, like the depth of the. Like what this done?
I don't know, but just do what you need to do. Put that toilet seat down.
Now I have squatted before, I had to boot, and then I was gonna say boo boo and poo. I said boo, and I'm like, oh shit, the seat ain't down. I did that before, and I'm like, oh shit. And that's where I'm like, why does that little matter make you feel like everything is off balance? Because you get down, if you just sitting on the toilet, you can just get down and it's okay. But as soon as you don't feel that seat, it's like your legs are saying, hold on, we going to uncharted territory. And then you like, oh snap, you got to catch yourself. Oh man. Hey, y'all spread what's up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts down below.
Stop spitting.
But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar.